We always think we're the peak of progress, the final act in the story of human evolution. But what if we're just one chapter in a much older book, long buried, mostly burned, and barely remembered? Because if civilizations rose before us, truly advanced ones, shouldn't we have found something by now? If there were civilizations before us, truly advanced ones, why haven't we found any proof? It's crazy to think, but where are their motherboards, their radios, their plastic, their satellites? We dig up bones, stone tools, and pottery from over 100,000 years ago, but not a single screw, transistor, or hard drive. So either they didn't exist, they didn't develop tech like we did, or their entire civilization was erased so thoroughly even their plastics couldn't survive. Let's take a look. Number one, their materials were just like ours. And that's the problem. We tend to think our technology is durable, but in reality, it's shockingly fragile. Think about this. Modern plastic takes 500 to 1,000 years to break down. Copper wires used in electronics and electrical wiring corrode in decades. Electronics degrade within a century without perfect storage, and skyscrapers collapse without maintenance in 200 years. Now, zoom out your thoughts. What does Earth look like 10,000 years after a global collapse? A jungle, a desert, an ocean floor, and ruins that might be indistinguishable from natural rock. Even today's data servers, billions of gigabytes of knowledge, would vanish without electricity, cooling, or upkeep in just decades. So if a high-tech civilization rose 50,000 or 100,000 years ago, it's likely we wouldn't see a single intact gadget today. Number two, what if they weren't like us at all? We assume advanced means microchips, satellites, lasers, digital technologies, but what if they were advanced in a different way? They may have used sound, light, or vibration instead of electronics. Their tech might have been biological, not mechanical. They might have manipulated magnetism or consciousness, areas we still barely understand. After all, we build computers with silicon and electricity, but dolphins communicate in sonar. Bees navigate by magnetism. Plants respond to sound. Who's to say a civilization smarter than ours wouldn't take a different path entirely? What if their machines weren't machines at all, but living tools, organic circuits, or mental interfaces we'd mistake today for myth? Number three, they were wiped out hard. Some theorists believe Earth has seen multiple civilization cycles, each ending with a massive reset. Think about an asteroid impact like the one that ended the Younger Dryas, more or less than 12,000 years ago. A global flood mentioned in hundreds of cultures, supervolcanic eruptions, pole shifts, solar flares, and who knows what more we will be able to discover ahead of us. Remember this, we've only been industrial for 200 years. If something wiped us out tomorrow, nuclear war, AI collapse, solar flare, would anyone even know we existed 10,000 years from now? The few survivors might speak of flying machines and gods from the sky, only to be laughed at by future archaeologists. Number four, what kind of modernity did they have? So maybe they didn't have smartphones, but maybe they had wireless energy like Tesla imagined, or maybe stone-melting tech that ushered Pumapunku, Baalbek, and other megalithic structures we have today. It could be that they have precise astronomy instead of the horrendously expensive observatory telescopes. They may even have long-distance mental communication instead of an iPhone. And why not floating or anti-gravity principles, as myths from India, Egypt, and Sumer suggest, instead of cranes or cargo aircrafts? It sounds far-fetched until you realize we only rediscovered flight in the last 120 years, electricity in the last 150 years, and DNA in the last 70 years. How much have we already forgotten? If a civilization once existed before us, it's not just lost, it's erased, burned by time, buried by water, rewritten by survivors who remembered only pieces. So when we ask, where's the proof? Maybe we're asking the wrong question, because if everything we know could disappear in a blink, maybe it already has. Or is it really what it seems? And as always, remember to live life with a G.O.S. in it. Until next time.